Hey guys, I'm Nick May from The Business Brush. Today we're going to talk about how to know what marketing is working. Stay tuned. So have you ever heard anybody say, 50% of my marketing works, I just don't know what 50%? Well, I hear that all the time from paint contractors. They just don't track their marketing. They don't track what's working. So what you need to do is you need to be asking your customers when they call in, that very first call, they're calling to get an estimate. The second question you should be asking right after you get their name is, how did you hear about us? And you need to be writing that down on a customer intake form. Here's the deal. We spend a lot of time and a lot of money on marketing. And most guys, when I ask them if something is working, they will tell me, yeah, I think it works, or I don't really know. The reason is because they're not tracking. They're not writing it down. They're not putting it into a spreadsheet. And I remember a long time ago, I was spending money with a local magazine, and I thought I was getting a lot of work because I was actually getting calls from the ad, but the reality was I wasn't booking a lot of work. When I really sat down and I added up the actual dollars I was receiving back from those dollars that I was spending. Now, on marketing, I have a rule, and it's the 4X rule. I need to make sure I'm getting at least $4 back from every $1 that I spend. And the reason is if I'm not doing that, it's not worth it for me. I'm not at least breaking even. And I'm fine with breaking even on a marketing campaign because then I have that customer in my system. I can get repeat from them. I can get referrals from them. So that is the minimum you should be doing, but you can't understand what your ROI or your return on investment is unless you are tracking those dollars. Now, as you probably know, I do a lot of Facebook marketing, and the ROI that we receive back from Facebook is typically between 12 and 15 times. So that means for every dollar I spend, I get 15 back. But on some campaigns, we don't get as high of an ROI, but it's still a really good ROI. So direct mail, for instance, we get a 7 times ROI. So for every dollar I spend, $7 comes back. So that's positive. We're moving in the right direction. What this will allow you to do and enable you to do is to figure out where you should be spending money, where you should be spending the first dollars, because I'm always going to spend the first dollars on the highest ROI. And if I have money left over, then we're going to go on to the next type of campaign. On my next video, I'm going to share with you my new lead intake form, which is an integral part of tracking ROI. Thanks for joining me today. Would you do me a favor? Would you comment below? What'd you like about this? Would you share this on either Instagram or Facebook? And please, please, subscribe to our channel. Now, if you're interested in growing your painting business, and I think that you are, would you also check out my podcast, The Business Brush Podcast? You can find it on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere podcasts can be downloaded. I'm Nick May from The Business Brush. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.